Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is it's our second last as far as I know, unless I'm missing any you can let me know and I can add them in. Our second last Disney princess look. This is going to be Merida. This is our Scottish princess. She is totally independent woman and all that kind of jazz. Love her. So the inspiration for this look, I've done this look loads of times and I just couldn't figure out what way I wanted to do it. But this way I actually do quite like. So I kind of took inspiration from her dress is like the main kind of deep green kind of colours on top. The red obviously is her hair and a red lip just to match because why not. And I did a little fleck of gold liner across the top lashes. You'll see it more in the video. Because there is gold accents on her dress and a gold inner corner highlight and a gold highlight on my cheeks. So yeah, this is our look. I love it. I'm actually in a hurry because I have to leave for work now and I have to take pictures still. So yeah, this is our look, and if you want to see how to get this, then keep on watching. Alrighty guys, so we're going to start this look off as usual with priming our eyes. I'm using the MAC 24 Hour Extend Eye Base and I'm popping that all over my lid, all the way up to my brow and some along my lower lash line just to help it all stick and stay in place. And then I'm going to use the shade 456 from Inglot. This is just a brown, has a little bit of sparkle in it, but the sparkle's not too obvious when it's on the eye. It's mostly matte, and I'm just using this just as a bit of a transition shade. You'll also notice I've like no makeup on my face, which I will do afterwards. I just didn't want to do it because I'm going to be using very strong colours, so I probably will get fall down. Then for a bit of a base on the lid, I want to use NYX's Jumbo Pencil in Black Bean. I'm actually just going in with my finger with this just because it's going to heat the product up a little bit more and apply it straight onto my lid. And then whatever's left on my finger, I'm just kind of tapping it upwards into that brown. I'm going back in with my brush with that first brown shade from Inglot and just using that to soften out the edge of that base. Then I'm taking Inglot's eyeshadow. It's a rainbow colour and it's 121. It's the green kind of khaki greens. And I'm taking the middle shade out of those. And on the same brush I used for the brown, I'm just popping that into the crease right at the edge of the black base that we put down and blending it into the brown that we used first. For the lid, I'm using Inglot's eyeshadow in 340, which is just a very, very dark matte, like tealy green sort of shade. It's a really rich colour, and the base underneath it really helps to keep it nice and deep on the lid and make sure it goes on really smooth. And I'm just patting that all over my lid, all the way on the inner corner as well. Then going back in with that brush that we used to blend the lighter green and the brown out, and we're just using that to soften out the edge of that deep green. And then I'm just taking a clean Inglot 6SS brush, it's just a giant fluffy brush, and just softening out all my edges. For a bit of shimmer on the lid, nothing too sparkly, but a little bit of shimmer, I'm taking deep blue green pigment from MAC, which is a bit of a duochrome. It kind of just looks really wet, it makes the shadow on the lid look really wet. I'm just patting that on top of that green that we have all over the lid. Kind of gives it an oil slick look as well. Then I'm going in and just tidying up all the green. There was a lot, by the way, a lot. And then I'm re-moisturising and I'm applying my foundation, concealer and brows off camera. So here we go, all finished with the skin and brows on. It looks so much better with brows on. For the lower lash line, I'm taking Inglot's eyeshadow in 50, which is a bright, bright red shade, a true red. And I'm just smudging that kind of thickly along my lower lash line because I like it thick along my lower lash line. You might not, you might just want to do a little bit, but that's up to you. To blend that out, I'm using Inglot's eyeshadow in 366, which is a bit more of an orangey red colour because her hair is a little bit more orange, so I just wanted to incorporate that as well. And I'm just using that on a MAC 221 and blending that out until I'm happy with how it looks. For my inner corner highlight, I wanted to go with a soft gold, so I'm taking the shade 08 from Inglot and popping that on my inner corner just to give a bit of brightness and also tie in the kind of gold accents that's on Merida's dress. I want to add a bit more sparkle because it is Disney, and I'm going in with MAC's glitter in Reflex Red, which is quite transparent, it just reflects red, and I'm popping that all over the red shade on the lower lash line. Then to add a little bit more gold, I'm going in with MAC's Superslick liner in the shade Pure Show. And I'm doing this kind of in a thick line because I am going to do a black liner as well, so I want this to still be seen as kind of a thin line. above the black, but in order to do that I have to do quite a thick line. Don't worry about making it super opaque right in at your lashes because you're going to do black anyway, but you want your actual top line to be very smooth. Then for my black liner, I'm going in with my Inglot AMC Gel Liner in 77, which is just their jet black liner. And I'm just doing a slightly thinner line than I'd probably normally do, but I am doing a double liner, so I do want to keep it so that you can see everything that's happening on my eyes. For my waterline, I'm taking MAC's Chromagraphic liner in Basic Red, which is just a true red pencil. It's such a nice pencil. These pencils are beautiful. They're really creamy, really nice, and they stay on really well. Just popping that on my waterline. And then I'm going in with my MDM Flow Greater Than mascara. Again, not my favourite mascara in the world, but I'm just using it mostly to coat my lashes, so I have something to pop my false lashes onto. And then onto the face, we're going in with the Inglot Sculpting Powder in 513. I'm just applying this. I applied it quite heavy actually now that I look at it in camera, but then it did blend out quite easy, so I don't know. And I'm just hollowing out my cheekbones a little bit. Then I'm going in with the Inglot Fusion Blush and Illuminator in the shade 204. It's more neutral. It's like a matte blush with a slightly lighter shimmer, and I just mix the two together, just give a little bit of glow as well, and pop that onto my cheeks. For my first highlighter, because we are going quite highlighty on this face, I go into a MAC's Double Gleam Extra Dimension highlighter, and this is just like a really pale champagne-y kind of colour for pale skin. It's like almost like an off-white kind of colour, very pretty. Then to add a bit more of that gold, I'm going in with Kat Von D's Metal Crush Extreme highlighter in the shade Gold Skool to give a bit more gold, but it's still a little bit transparent as well. It's more just a gold sparkle, and then you're done. Alrighty guys, so this is our finished look. I hope you all enjoyed. I love how this turned out. It's kind of grungy, but like not super grunge. It's still like pretty, and I love the dramatic eye with the dramatic lip. You can always not do the red lip and do a nude lip, that's fine. But why not do the red? And yeah, I'm using my Jeffree Star Red Rum Velour Liquid Lip. So I mentioned him in my recent favourites video. And also my lashes are the Primark 3D Allure lashes. They're these guys here, that's the box of them. But they're just super like spiky, which is pretty cool. And I wanted to be able to show off the rest of the makeup. So that's pretty much it. Everything else I think I showed on camera. So yeah, this is the look. If you did like this look, give me a big thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments what you think of the look. And if I am missing any Disney princesses, you can let me know. My last one that I'm doing, I think, is Moana. I think that's my last one on my list, but you can tell me differently. So yeah, I'll be waiting for your comments, and hit subscribe down below to see my Moana look, which will hopefully be next month, and then I'll be starting a whole new series after that, which I have loads of ideas for. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video guys. Bye.